Tense moments at a weekend protest in Chamblee, where police say they ended up having to use tear gas to prevent further escalation.
It was just one of the many protests that took place across the metro Atlanta area. Hundreds more happened across the state and in other American cities to express opposition to Trump administration immigration policies. We're hearing from somebody arrested during Saturday's protest in DeKalb County.
Police say they arrested several people when they were in the road and wouldn't return to the sidewalk. Fox 5's Kim Leffler is here now with both perspectives on this. Kim, you were out there over the weekend.
Yeah, I was. And the man I spoke with today says that he spent the night in jail. He claims the group was peaceful before police took action. But a former police chief I spoke to says law enforcement took appropriate action to ensure public safety.
We have a right to take the streets. The people can take the streets.
Miles Weatherington was one of several people arrested during an anti-ICE protest on Chamblee Tucker Road Saturday in DeKalb County.
No ban! No wall!
People speaking out against the recent ICE raids across the country.
We began to march on Chamblee Tucker. What we wanted to march to was actually the USCIS office across the street.
Police say as the group made their way towards I-285, protesters didn't follow commands to return to the sidewalk. Police say they had to take action, using flashbangs and tear gas to disperse the group to prevent further escalation and ensure public safety.
I had my hands up and I was just asking calmly if we could take our sound machine, like our sound equipment, and leave. The leading officer within this militarized group pointed me out and the other individual who was going to help me bring the sound, and they said arrest them. From what I saw just in the jail with us, it was about 20 individuals that were arrested. All of them were either peaceful protesters or actually just bystanders who were going to the local businesses there.
Police charged him with unlawful assembly.
Nothing that I saw during this protest leads me to be concerned about how the police behaved.
State Fire and Insurance Commissioner John King, who is Doraville's former police chief, says it was important for law enforcement to keep the roadways clear.
When you have a large crowd, when you don't know what their motivation are, and they make a decision to go and block a roadway. Imagine people going to the hospital. We cannot allow people to just run mayhem. That is not protected speech.
DeKalb County police have not yet confirmed the exact number of arrests on Saturday. We do know there's another protest plan in Lawrenceville this weekend, guys.
Yeah, and Kim, you were there. I mean, what was the general mood? Were people still able to express their reason why they wanted to be there in protest, or do you feel that the sort of mayhem overshadowed the messaging?
Well, certainly were very tense moments, but people were very adamant about making their voices heard against some of these ICE raids that we've seen across the country, and people certainly wanted to still do so even with the police there as well.
And as you say, it sounds like it's going to continue. Kim, thanks.
Thanks.